2 confirmed inductions as of this afternoon, and then one other one being rumored. Let's talk about the ones that are confirmed, though. Great Khali is WWE Hall of Fame bound, and then I'm not sure if you saw this one, you probably did. It was made official about an hour ago. The Big Red Monster Kane is also going into the WWE Hall of Fame. The WrestleMania 23 match between the two is now between 2 WWE Hall of Famers. Did you see the Kane news? Yeah, I assume that you did.
Yeah, I did. I saw that. You texted me about the Great Khali. I just laughed. I mean, I guess he's. I don't think he's really Hall of Fame worthy, but got to get that India market some love. So made sense in that aspect, I guess. And I mean, Kane, one of the best big men of all time. I mean, his main run basically was when I was watching from '03 till now. So can't say enough about him. I think everyone loves Kane. I mean, he was always one of those characters that everyone liked, and even when he was a bad guy or a good guy, he was just always that great demon character. So great to see Kane going in.
Yeah, I'm super pumped to see Kane going in the Hall of Fame. It's well overdue, and I assume they were waiting until he was done as a full-time performer. And I assume he is. He was in the Rumble this year, but before that, he hadn't wrestled a formal match for the company since like 2018, I think. So it's been a long time. Glad he's going in. Did you see the video where Taker broke the news to him that he's going into the Hall of Fame?
I did not.
Oh my God, it's a tearjerker. Kane starts crying. Every one of these people, when they found out they're going into the Hall of Fame, Bischoff, Molly Holly, they all started tearing up. There's no Khali video, so I can only imagine what his reaction was. But yeah, Great Khali is going into the Hall of Fame. Hey, former World Heavyweight Champion, won the Battle Royal on SmackDown like 14 years ago. Why wouldn't he be in the Hall of Fame?
Punjabi Playboy, why not?
Hey, the creator of the Punjabi prison match.
Oh my God, such a bad match.
That match was terrible. The Batista match was awful. I think Orton and Big Show and Taker sucked too. And Khali wasn't even in it. But then Orton and Jinder was even worse. Somehow even worse. Maybe I'd have to go back and watch, but they were all terrible. Yeah, you know what? He seems like a nice guy, but at the same time, everyone goes into the fucking Hall of Fame eventually. Everyone else I think is well-deserved. Molly Holly should have been in years ago. Bischoff, years ago. Kane seems like the right time. For Khali, who cares? But, you know, they put fucking... What's the bottom of the barrel here? Not Abdullah the Butcher. Oh, God. They inducted him like, Coco Beware. That's always like the standard, if Coco Beware can go in, what about the Great Khali? So, you know what? It's not even worth arguing. Another rumored inductee, which I'm surprised he wasn't introduced today, but maybe soon. That being Rob Van Dam, former WWE star, Impact star, ECW star, obviously. Another guy that I'm surprised it's taken them this long to induct him. But again, they usually only induct people after their in-ring career is definitely over. And, again, he's wrestled for Impact in the last couple of years. He hasn't been in WWE since 2014, I think, so it's been a long time. But yeah, not too surprising, but I'm happy to see him going as well. I think it's long overdue.
Yeah, the whole effing show. I mean, it's nice to see him go in. Big fan of RVD. He had a great run back in the early 2000s with Eddie, Jericho, Jeff Hardy. I mean, they had a lot of great matches, Undertaker. So great to see him going in. I mean, seems like his last Impact work probably wasn't the greatest, but it's nice to see him go in. He's probably one of those right before the Ruthless Aggression era guys that should have went in that one-night stand match from the first ECW one-night stand. That'd probably be his crowning moment. I mean, him winning the belt against Cena, that hostile crowd. I mean, nothing better than that. So great to see RVD too if he goes in.
As long as Katie Forbes is not doing the induction ceremony, the induction speech, I'm completely content with that. But one last question on the RVD front. What's the better theme song, One of a Kind or the Whole Effing Show, Rob Van Dam?
Oh, easily One of a Kind.
Oh, thank God. For some reason, I thought you were going to say the TNA theme.
I love the TNA theme, but it sucks. And like in theory, I just like it just to troll you because you hate it.
That song is so bad. I hate that music. He ended up changing it later on in his Impact run, like last year. But yeah, God, I fucking hate that song. But yeah, cool to see him go in if it is indeed true. And I wouldn't be surprised too, because I think I was going to say he was the only one of the Icons specials that isn't inducted. Obviously, Yokozuna is in. Beth is in already. Luger is not. Bulldog will be this year. Posthumously, obviously. And then now RVD probably. So it would make sense if he's going in this year. Could you see a Luger induction happening this year? I think it's long overdue, too. I'm honestly shocked that he's not in either.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I haven't really seen much of his work. I mean, I know he was a big deal in the 90s, but I mean, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I could see that happening as well. Just to tie in with the Icon stuff, and I think the next episode drops on Sunday with Beth Phoenix, so I know you probably won't be watching that one after the Yokozuna one was so good, but I watch all this stuff, but that one should be good too.